What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're going to be reacting to the 9 Deaths by Snarled. Now, all this week has been scary shit, and I hope y'all enjoying that. They just posted a newer video today, but I'm one video behind, so we're doing this one instead, and then we'll have the newest one come out on Monday. So be on the lookout for that, but let's hope this one is better than the last. Let's get into the video.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
Turn my headphones up. There we go.
The 9 Deaths.
The following story was submitted by Jean. This is a true story
Billie
their
Jean?
best friend Lawrence told them. My name is Lawrence. I was 13 years old at the time. My mom and I were on a trip to my hometown in India, visiting some family. When we arrived, I went to take a shower and freshen up. I'm still not entirely sure how it happened, but I slipped and hit my rear end pretty hard on the floor.
She slipped standing still.
I remember my mom pounding on the locked door to let her in while I lay there crying nonstop. After I calmed down a bit and let her in, I remember her examining the floor and being really confused. Because the floor was bone dry, I had slipped before I even stepped into the shower. That was just the beginning.
That's a little
Later
weird.
that evening, my mom needed to run some errands and she left me alone in the house. I began to write in my diary about the trip so far. That's when I heard something grumble. It was my stomach. So I hopped out of bed to grab some snacks from the kitchen.
Speaking
I opened
of snacks,
the door,
I got
and
snacks.
as I took a step
I'm hungry as
forward,
hell.
the door slammed back shut, hitting my head hard. I fell backward and onto the carpet. I screamed as I saw and felt blood dripping near my eyes.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. The whole slipping on the floor thing, that could have just been a coincidence, right? But once you finna walk out your room and the door slam in your face and you start bleeding, I feel like that's when your vacation or trip or wherever you live should just be done. Sell the house, move out, stay in a hotel. I just wouldn't stay there if I was them.
It hurt so bad. My vision was blurring, and I passed out.
You fucking bleeding from your head.
But before I did, I remember hearing a laugh that sounded like a woman's. I woke up. I felt terrible pain on my forehead, and I touched the area. It wasn't wet. There was no blood, no swelling, only pain.
This sound going through my
on the
headset
ground.
from the video is just...
I looked around me.
I don't like it.
No blood. On the door, no blood there either. The door was still cracked halfway open, and I was still home alone. This type of thing kept happening to me. I would get inexplicably hurt, but ultimately end up fine. Like the next day, I was hit by a bus.
What the fuck?
Another day, a knife flew at me while I was alone in the kitchen. One time, I began choking out of nowhere. Every time something like this happened, I heard that same...
So I'm assuming these are different ways people died in that house.
The day before my 14th birthday, I decided to tell my mom. I had counted 8 times that I had nearly died, and I didn't want it to happen anymore. While I was explaining every incident to her, I could see the blood drain from her face. She grabbed my hand and pulled me outside, her other hand making calls on her cell phone. I remember feeling really scared. Did
Shit,
I do
I would be
something
too. I almost
wrong?
died fucking 8
A short
times.
ride later, we arrived at a church. The rest of my family was already waiting there. They ushered me inside, and my grandma proceeded to tell me what was going on. So the story went that my Aunt Natasha became a teenage mother around the time my parents got married. She lived alone at the time, so no one knew about the baby. Unfortunately, she hated her baby girl, Lawrence. She hated her so much that she tried to kill her multiple times.
What?
Slipping in the bathroom, slamming her head by the door, pushing her at a bus stop, throwing a knife at her, cutting her fingers, strangling her, poisoning her, throwing her out the balcony of the 5th floor, drilling her skull.
Just a hateful asshole.
Lawrence died on the 9th try. She died around the same time that I was born.
Oh,
The only reason my family knows about any of this is because when Aunt Natasha visited me for the first time and heard my name, Lawrence, she confessed everything. I was just 3 years old at the time. My family had her committed to an institution after that.
Well, yeah,
so the
she's
priest
fucking
at the
crazy.
church blessed me in hopes of removing the curse that Aunt Natasha had put on me. And it seems to have worked so far. It's been a year and I haven't had any more near-death experiences. I'm just glad that I told my parents about what was going on when I did. If I had waited any longer, things might have ended a lot differently.
Bro, that shit's so creepy, dude. Bro, just imagine you're not even asked to be born. You just born and you just got a fucking curse placed on you, and anything you possibly do, you could just die. Like, that's fucked. I'm glad she got put in an institution. Even though this is all stories, I take this shit as if it's real, and I wait for that. I'm talking about this as if this shit actually happened in real life and somebody's telling a true story. I might need to be put into an institution. Nah, I'm playing. But original video link will be down in the description. Shit, I don't even know what to say, because I would hope nobody has a fucking curse on them based off of when they was born. But if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know down in the comments below. Code Criterion in the item shop. And then y'all see another scary reaction next week. I'll see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.
I'ma pull up in that new thing, feeling like I'm Bruce Wayne. Yeah, I got more money than your man. So baby, hop up in my new thing, put you on some new things. Hopefully